Allan Werner, 21 years old, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 56.6 kilograms heavy. I am going to eat nothing but pies for 30 days. I'm doing this just because I can, because it might be fun and maybe a little bit interesting.
I wanted to get weekly blood tests done. At the time of filming this, I was in the process of changing my GP from Massey Student Health to Evolve. I went to Massey and they said it would cost a lot, which isn't an option. I'm a student. When I went to Evolve, they said they wouldn't support me willfully doing something so unhealthy. That left me with only one option: the free supermarket blood pressure machine.
Is it good?
So now I feel that we have to flesh out some rules of your pie. You have to eat pies. That's why it's called a pie. You're eating nothing but pies for 30 days, which is quite a colossal undertaking, I would say. You must purchase the pies. You can't make them yourself. You can't take a trip up north and have your grandma make some pies for you. You have to purchase the pies.
I don't think I want to make pies.
I don't think I would either. I don't think it's all sort of trouble. You just go to the supermarket and buy 6 of them. Now, one or more pies constitutes a meal. You can't just, 25 days in, you can't just take a single bite. You go, oh, I'm so full. Oh. No, you have to eat the whole thing. The whole pie. So, however many bites you want to take, you have to eat the entire pie. Now, you've got to have at least 3 pies a day. Now, a pie is defined as a savoury filling encased in pastry shell. And we actually have an example here. This is the New Zealand definition of a pie. I know in some countries it's a family meal that constitutes a dinner plate and you cut it into slices. No, this is a snackatory piece. In New Zealand, this is considered a traditional snack. And this is our definition of a pie. You see it's encased in pastry, you bite into it, you'll find meat inside. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You do. And I have a feeling that's going to change
so do
I. After this is done. No condiments left. So if you start loathing the taste of these things, you can't just go and get tomato sauce or sweet chili sauce or beer and just cover it. You cannot soak your pies with beer. However, you can buy beer battered pies if you so wish. Speaking of beer, you're not allowed any other beverage. It's only water.
Only beer? Only water.
Only water, no beer. So not only are you cutting out all of the foods, you're cutting out much beloved beer, so you're only allowed water. Now, but I imagine you are going to get sick of these, so there is a bow-out clause. Now, you can give up. You can give up on this pie, you can give up on your 30 days of pastry, your 50 shades of pie. But once you do, that's it. The documentary is over. If you reach 12 days, if you reach 18 days, you reach 29 days. You cannot take a break. It has to be a continuous chunk of pie chunking.
Consumption.
Pie consumption, yes.
That's in there so that just in case I run into any health problems.
If he passes out from a pie coronary, I don't know if it's possible. If he gets clogged arteries and has a cardiac arrest, he's allowed to stop. But once you do that, your pie eating is over. You can't take a rest period and then continue eating pies.
The documentary's over.
So, bon appetit.
Day 1 just ended. 4 pies today. Actually, I had 3 pies last night. I started this last night. Just because I wasn't planning very well, but we're only counting today as day 1 though, not including last night as well. Just because that way I have, full days to work with for the count. But I don't think that hurts the validity of this in any way because it just means I've eaten even more pies. So. Day 1, 7 pies. pies are actually pretty cheap. I've generally got deals for 6 packs, $6 at the moment. And I've noticed that there's always 6 packs for $6. So there you go. If you like pies, 6 packs.
Oh, that's my show.
Day 2, living pies now. I worked tonight. I work at the Puppet Museum of New Zealand as a kitchen hand. They feed us at work, they feed us damn well. Tonight the other guys had choice between steak or chicken, with potatoes and veggies, fruit salad, tiramisu, and creme brulee. My pies. Shout out to Maureen, Lauren, Jerry, Kurt, Ethan, Amanda, Maria. Bastards. It's only day 2. Which goes to show, you want what you can't have. I am stricken by temptation. Day 2.
If I died during the making of this film, I still want it to be posted. I still want it to go on YouTube. I still want you guys, my friends, currently in the room that would be Nicky, Kristen, and CQC, to get rich off it. And yeah, no shame. Don't let this go away. Especially if I die, then you have to do it, because otherwise it would have all been for nothing.
Day 3. I went on a date tonight. We went and got pies. She's pretty good about the whole pie thing. Got a chicken pies from Fix. Shout out to person. You know who you are, hi?
We're rolling over here anyway.
So obviously the documentary that I'm making, The Pie, or I'm eating nothing but pies for a month, is borrowing from a premise of a film called Super Size Me. And in case you live under a rock and haven't heard about Super Size Me, it's a documentary where a guy eats nothing but McDonald's for a month, breakfast, lunch and dinner. And he just wants to see basically what would happen if you did such a thing. Anyway, this film had a few critiques, so I just wanted to talk about these and clarify what they were and why these things will not apply to my film. Well, the first one was, so the guy who started eating nothing but McDonald's for a month, but he also decided that he was going to reduce the amount of exercise he did to only that which was an average, and I don't know how they calculated an average of what an American gets in a day, which was far less than what he usually did.
3,000 steps.
3,000 steps a day. So he started not walking to work, catching taxis to work, driving around everywhere, trying to reduce the amount of exercise to an average amount of an American per day. The problem with this is that could change your metabolism, and so people argue that this could have affected what
His body processed the food.
Yeah, the result would not have been as legitimate as if you had just done the exact same amount of exercise that he usually does. I'm doing exactly the same lifestyle I would usually do, except for I'm eating nothing but pies. Another critique was that this guy was vegan, and so
if he changes his diet from a vegan diet, which is a strictly very healthy diet, to a strictly very unhealthy diet on McDonald's, and this would have, then obviously the change in diet is going to have a greater effect on this guy. Well, actually, this is false. He wasn't vegan, although that's widely believed, but he wasn't. He clearly states during the film he loves meat and he would never give it up, and it was his girlfriend who was vegan. And near the end of the film, his girlfriend puts him on a vegan diet for 8 weeks for him to recuperate the health in his body, but then he gives it up. But another thing was, he was above average in health and fitness just generally for his age and weight and demographic. Quite substantially, this guy was... He didn't look like he worked out every day, but it just so happened that his genetics meant that he was in fairly good shape. You guys think I'm very fit?
You're pretty good.
What?
Yeah. Reasonable.
Certainly more so than your average Aucklander with the exact same lifestyle and of your age and everything, because they drive everywhere and you walk everywhere.
I walk everywhere, that's true. So it is worth stating that I do not have any motorised form of transport and have not for many amounts of years, and I am clearly somebody who has a rather high metabolism. Anyways, it's just worth noting that I'm a kind of person who has a high metabolism and can generally eat whatever the hell they want and not gain any weight. I'm that kind of person that so many others hate in that respect. Finally, I wanted to state that I got the idea of making this film the least amount discreditable as I possibly could from a guy named Ben Thorpe. Good guy, just wanted to give him a shout out. What's up, Ben? Thanks for the input and the help. Any other critiques that you could think of in terms of this documentary?
Not a fan.
Right. Peace. Day 4. 20 pies now. Brought my average of 4 pies today, 5. Lived a little. I'm getting so sick of big beans and of Irvine's steak pies and mince pies. I refuse to buy any pies which have cheese in them. Cheese. Because they're disgusting.
Generally, your classic Big Ben and Irvine's pies have, you know, quite often the option to come with cheese. Steak and cheese, mince and cheese, alright. You'd even call it cheese. But anyway, this disgusting, yellowy, plasticky goo. Here it is, and it is foul shit. Can't stand the crap. I bought this pie specifically just to show you what it is, but I don't want to eat that. Look at it. Look at it. I'm going to disagree. I reckon it looks really good. Disgusting. I'm going to eat around it.
I think I'm going to try and start eating the widest variety of pies that I possibly can. And I think I might as well actually start reviewing pies for you guys, faithful viewers, just because I can, because I found myself in this kind of strange opportunity. I think I'm going to try and find the best pies that I can possibly find and review them for you. It's a good idea.
I think there's something wrong with Allan. I keep finding pies in new places.
5. We have had no microwave in the flat that I live in for 3 days now. It is so annoying. Every time I want to eat, I call over to my good friend and neighbour Matthew Hanson's house. What's up, Matt? How's it going? Slam a microwave in that pie. Slam a pie in his microwave. Today, you, Matthew Hanson, you told me that this documentary is stupid and that it is a waste of time and that it is holding me back. I was gonna go back to the gym. I stopped going to the gym a long time ago. I was gonna go back to the gym, but instead I decided to start doing this documentary instead. And I'm inclined to agree. I feel like this documentary is holding me back. It is a pain in the ass. I've eaten nothing but pie for 5 days. Whatever, man. I want to get rich and famous on YouTube. That's the prize. I'll be so glad when this crap's over.
Reviews. I come up with 5 categories: flavour, texture, presentation, bang for your buck, and overall lasting impression. Each category we're getting a rating out of 5 stars for a total average of out of 5 stars. So here we are, ready to crank out the first review. As I mentioned, I work at the Papa Museum of New Zealand, and just noticed the other day they do these bad boys. So obviously I had to review it. Yeah, the beef and ale pie was better than your standard mince pie for show. For show, better than your standard mince pie. It wasn't as nice as a really nice potato top, but it was still pretty good. I give 3.5 stars for flavour. Texture, it was beef stewy, 2.5 stars. Presentation, it was definitely no slouch, it looked pretty nice, 3.5 stars for that category. Bang for your buck. At $7.60, it's a total rip. But I mean, what do you expect from the cafe of New Zealand's National Museum? I can imagine worse. 1.5 stars for bang for your buck. Overall lasting impression, I would not buy again. It was nice, but not amazing. When it comes to pie, for $7.60, I expect amazing. I'm going to give a 2 for this category. Total average, 2.4 out of 5 stars.
Today was basically completely unremarkable in terms of the pies. The only thing that happened today was Billy, one of the KPs from work, saved me some of the pies that were just going to get thrown out anyway. Thanks, Billy. Tonight the guys at work had platters with nuts, grapes and cheeses on them. Little pavlova, meringue, kiwi fruit type things, creme brulee, fruit salad. Tonight the guys at work had pork, beef and chicken, rice, gnocchi and tiramisu. Pork, beef, gnocchi, rice, and tiramisu, and roast veggies. A variety of Indian curries with a variety of naan breads, including your classic garlic and all that. And the chefs even gave the KPs beer for after work. I had pies.
So we heard about a $21 pie, which you can acquire at the Boat Cafe down in the car park of the Freiburg's Pool and Fitness Centre. So obviously we had to go and get one, And we did, but as it came, I realised this thing has no pastry shell, so I couldn't eat it. Had to give it to my cameraman Matt. So he's going to review it for you.
Flavour. It tasted like a deer, like a well-cooked deer that had rammed a spice rack just before it died. 4.5 stars for flavour. Texture, it had crunchy bits and mushy bits, but it wasn't gross like regular pies. It was pretty nice in my mouth actually. 4 stars for texture. Presentation, it was beautiful. 5 stars for presentation. Bang for your buck, $21 for this pie. No, fuck that. I would have paid $10.50 maximum. 1 star, bang for your buck. Overall lasting impression, 4 stars. It was really, really good. So average total, 4.6 stars out of 5.
We heard about this place called Patricia's Pies in Island Bay, Wellington. Heard about it from a guy named Tamai Clement, thanks Tamai. So we thought we'd go and check out their pies, see what they're like. Patricia's Pies Super Duper Pie. Tasted pretty average actually. It was a nice change, but I wouldn't get it on the reg. 2.5 stars for flavour. Texture, Patricia's Super Duper Pie feels pretty super duper all up in your grill. And all down your belly. 3.5 stars. Presentation, yeah, nice, solid. 3.5 stars. Bang for buck, $6.20. Hell no. Maybe $5. 1.5 stars for this category. Overall, it was a hell of a meal. I struggled to finish this bad boy. It was a bit big. 2.5 stars. Average total of 2.7 out of 5 stars for this one.
So, do you like pies?
I love pies.
Do you like pies? Meat pies?
Yeah, of course.
You like pies. Okay. Do you like pies?
Yes, I do like pies.
Allan here has been eating nothing but pies for the last 19 days, and he's got 11 days to go. So he's eating nothing but pies. What do you think of that?
Brilliant. I'm jealous, actually. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god, is it true? He's
Yes.
just eating pie.
Given what you know about pies, you know, there is sometimes food, there's a golf ball of fat. There's a golf ball of fat.
There is a common conception, obviously, for some strange reason out there, that every pie has a golf ball of fat in it. So I've been doing some bro science, some research just to see if it's true, and I've found a few articles.
Michelle Corsi, posted on the New Zealand Herald, February 25th, 2007. It says the end may be nigh for the Kiwi Pie as we know it. A national group of business and health industry representatives called the Pie Group is planning to give the favourite New Zealand maggot pack a nutritional makeover. The aim is to formulate new standards for pie making that will reduce fat content and combat the golf ball fat pie myth. Representatives from the baking industry of New Zealand, food industry group, ingredient suppliers, pie makers, and New Zealand Heart Foundation, and the Auckland Regional Public Health Service and the Ministry of Health make up the group.
So back in 2007, there was a conscious effort to reduce the amount of fat in pies. We thought we'd go ahead and do a little bit more than just browse the web. We've got some scales, and more importantly, a golf ball. 46 grams according to the scales. Big Ben potato top pie. Fat total, average quantity per serving, 9.9 grams. 36 grams less than the golf. Bake brand gourmet butter chicken, 27.34 grams. 19 grams less than a golf ball. Mrs. Max minced beef pie, 26.8 grams. Roughly 20 grams less than a golf ball. Big Ben choice mince, 30.1 grams. 16 grams less than a golf ball. And if you think I'm making these numbers up or some, I don't know, just for some strange reason, go and buy these pies yourself and see if I'm lying about the numbers. But yeah, golf ball fat per pie,
Wrong.
Do you think that perhaps Alan's health has been going downhill?
Yeah, I think so, because they're very fatty or not very healthy anymore after how many days was it?
19.
Oh my god, yeah, 19 days just pie isn't very healthy.
You'd think that eating pies for the last 19 days would have been detrimental on his health, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, probably.
I don't know. A little bit, but
Okay, well, prepare to be surprised, because we weighed Alan at the beginning of this on a scale, and we took his blood pressure, and he's lost 3 kilograms, and his blood pressure has significantly improved since starting this. What do you think of that?
Oh my god, he should stop that.
Well, he's still got 11 days to go.
Oh, do you think you should get it? Do you believe you can get these 7 days?
No problem. Yeah, definitely.
He's going pretty strong. There's pie packets all over the place.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd follow in his footsteps?
No, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. Oh my god, I think pasta is very nice, but I think I couldn't eat pasta the whole time, so...
I like pasta too. I couldn't eat it for 19 days straight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Alright, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem, thanks.
Up until recently, day 18, I believe it was, along with only eating pies, I was drinking nothing but water. I recently learned that when you drink nothing but water as the beverage of your choice, salt or what, you apparently you automatically lose quite a lot of weight, and you know, stuff gets flushed out of your body, etc. and so on. And, you know, before this documentary started, I'm the kind of person who I only drink water generally anyway. You know, because beverages cost money and water's free, so I generally go for water, and it's also healthy for you. I enjoy water; it's the elixir of life. But there is an occasion, you know, sometimes I might go out for coffee, not often, or randomly just come across somehow some other kind of beverage. Particularly at my course currently, we make a lot of beverages periodically. So when the documentary started, I swore off that and went straight on water. And I'm thinking that maybe this has contributed to my weight loss and blood pressure improvements. So, I've decided that starting today, day 19, I am swearing off water. And I'm just going to see what happens. Today's review. Pie in a can. It actually looks a lot better than the prospect of pie in a can you would, at first see. I was looking at the back of this thing before, and it says, "Caution, although every effort is made to remove all bones, some may remain." Yeah. Fred Bento's classic steak and kidney. Let's check this shit out. It stinks. I can smell it from here.
Is it a good stink?
No, it's not. I get the feeling it's going to be kind of like cat food or something. It looks like cat food. Alright, slam this in the oven and see what it's like.
Pie in a can tasted like from a packet gravy. Shitty, cheap from a packet gravy. 1 star for flavour. Texture, it was like a mixture between cat food and gravy in my mouth. It was rank. 1 star for texture. Presentation, it looks like the lower end of cat food. Not appealing at all. 1/2 star. Bang for buck. This thing cost $8.99. I prefer the 6-pack Irvines or Big Ben's for $6 mince and steak pies, and you probably know how I feel about those by now. Overall lasting appeal, don't even waste your time with this crap. I mean, it's pie in a can. Total average 0.75 out of 5 stars.
Day 28. We made a pie shake today.
It was always going to happen. Baked bread, butter chicken, Big Ben's potato top, and this is a Big Ben mince. I'm not looking forward to this. Calcium chocolate milk. Oh my god. See, I have a magic bullet even. So, you know, you're getting quality blended shit right here, my magic bullet. Oh my god. Oh, smells like shit.
Oh. Oh my god.
Here we are outside. In case of worst case scenario. Cheers. I can't even swallow one mouthful. Well, I tried.
That was interesting. My energy levels are so crap. I hardly even think properly anymore. When it was getting quite far into the doco, when we were hitting the 2-week mark, I was thinking, man, I feel a lot better than I thought I was going to be feeling at this point. I didn't really notice any health problems or anything. I noticed that I had a little bit less energy than normal, but that was about it. Now it is nearly over. I feel like shit. No energy. Just no energy.
Day 30. Last day. We're just about to have breakfast. Luke's quiet. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know how long that's been there. What do you think my last pie should be? I have no idea. I have mince and bacon and egg. Irvine. I feel like shit today. I feel like pretty much throughout the whole 30 days, past 30 days, 29 days, I was not nearly as bad as I thought I was going to be. But today I feel like the last 30 days of high eating has happened all at once.
Really good.
Is it?
It is. So,
It is about 8:45. The first day of the diet being over. I was just walking up to my cameraman slamming on my window because I slept in past my alarm. And this is the first water I've had in 12 days. As you will have seen, there was the scene where I had a lot of pie. And therefore I had a lot of leftover pies, now my pie is finished. So, I think the first thing I'm going to eat, now the diet is over. Just kidding. Oh yeah, you know how long I've been waiting for this? A month. Yes. Holy shit. Don't worry. I am going to get some decent nutrition in. We're on our way to breakfast now. We'll be eating breakfast in half an hour. Oh yeah. Dig in there. You know how long, man, since I had some fries? 30 days. I was about to say some greasy goodness. Greasy beyond belief. Saturday night, breakfast was it's average. I wish I got French toast.
Would you like some Piet?
So, we took my blood pressure for a reason. Time to see what the numbers actually mean. According to the American Heart Association, normal blood pressure. The high number is less than 120 and the low number is less than 80. A little bit higher than normal blood pressure or pre-hypertension is 120 to 139 for the high number or 80 to 89 for the low number. And then after that there is high blood pressure stage 1, high blood pressure stage 2 and hypertensive crisis emergency care needed. I did not fall into any of those categories, so we don't need those numbers. My numbers were, before we started the film, 120 over 68. On day 15, 125 over 75. And on day 30, 112 over 81. Interestingly, the high number, or the systolic number, was healthy and then a little bit above average and then near the end very healthy. Whereas the diastolic number, I don't even know if I'm saying this right, slowly got higher and higher, became less and less healthy. 68, 75 and then 81 on day 30. However, at a rating of 81, I am 1 point above the range of normal. So I am by 1 point in pre-hypertension. And it goes normal, pre-hypertension, high blood pressure stage 1, high blood pressure stage 2, hypertensive crisis, emergency care needed. I was in pre-hypertension by 1 point. 1 point above normal. So yeah, had nothing but pies. 30 days. Felt like shit. Lost a little bit of weight. Blood pressure relatively normal. And finally, for our reviews, this documentary would not have been complete without, of course, ye olde famous Georgie Pie, recently re-released. Of course, we had to go and check it out for you guys and just bathe in the nostalgia. Georgie Pie just tastes like another pie, really. I'd say 2.5 stars for flavour. Texture, it's just like another pie, it just feels like another pie up in your grill. You know that feeling of how another pie feels in your mouth? Yeah, that's how Georgie Pie feels. 2.5 stars for texture. Presentation just looks like another pie. 2.5 stars. Bang for your buck. I think I paid around about $3 for my one. They've gone up since, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, maybe a little bit more than you'd usually pay for a pie, but I think it's the whole nostalgia. I'm going to give 3 stars for that. overall, I wouldn't waste your time. It's just another pie. Unless you really want to have that experience of Georgie pie again. 2.5 stars for the overall category. Total average of 2.7 out of 5 stars for the Georgie pie.
It's been a few weeks. I've had some time to think about it. How do I feel about pies now? I will never eat another pie. I will never. And this isn't just that, like when you say, oh, like when you drink and you get so drunk and you're rottently drunk and you're throwing up all the next day and you're like, I will never drink again. And then a week later you're drunk. No. I will never eat a pie again. Disgusting. Did I lose weight because this diet is healthy? Absolutely not. It clearly has something to do with metabolism and hormones and would I recommend this diet? No. Would I recommend eating a pie? Ever? No. Just don't eat pies. Just don't even think about pies. Just don't even treat pies like dangerous. Just leave pie alone.